The St. Catherine North Police has been on the police radar for a number of years. The police force has been actively involved in attempting to bring order to the St. Catherine North Police Division. Despite several activities, the movement of gangs and guns continue.
The makings of the St. Catherine North Police's nightmare. The St. Catherine North Police Division, where a state of public emergency is now in place, is one of the main crime hotspots in Jamaica, as the area has been near or at the top of the list of murders across the country for years. The division is known to have two of the largest and most organized criminal networks locally, in the Klansman and one other gangs, which have traditionally been aligned to the People's National Party (PNP) and the Jamaica Labour Party (JLP) respectively.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
As of this morning, March 8, we have seen 48 murders since the start of the year. This compares with 30 for the similar period last year.
With 48 murders on records so far this year, St. Catherine North is in the top spot for killings in Jamaica for 2018. This the police have cited as having been driven primarily by an ongoing intra-gang feud within the overall Klansman outfit, with a split in loyalty among the members that has resulted in at least two distinct leaders, with each fighting to gain full control.
Given the threat to rule of law, we have recommended enhanced security measures to be implemented based on the following. There has been an escalation in criminal activity and in particular murder since the start of the year. For all of 2017, there were 136 murders recorded in that division. Since the start of the year, we have seen 48 persons murdered. Between January and March last year, March 18, there were 21 murders. Between January and March 18 in 2017, there were 30 murders. Therefore, the trajectory shows there's a significant escalation.
After the police killed the original Klansman leader, Donovan Bulby Bennett, in October 2005, the leadership of the organization was reportedly taken over by Tesha Miller, who led unhindered for a long period, even while spending time in the Horizon Remand Center after being charged and even convicted and sentenced for gun-related offenses, which he was later freed of at the appeal stage. But over recent years, Miller's reported stronghold on the Klansman network was placed under scrutiny and challenge, him having been in and out of custody both locally and overseas, which reportedly gave a lieutenant, Andre Blackman Bryan, an opportunity to rally some of the members behind it. This splintering resulted in the deaths of alleged members on both sides, including a number of Miller's family members, this mainly while he was in custody the last time.
You know, it's teach them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
The killings that have been attributed to the elements of the gang escalated after Miller's release from custody overseas, with numerous violent deaths in and around Spanish Town, as the fight for control of the Klansman continued. Among the more notorious murders that took place during the internal battle was the killing of 5 residents of Marchpen Road in October of 2016, when heavily armed men, some dressed as police officers, invaded 2 houses in a section of the community known as Africa. The men opened fire on the householders before setting fire to the premises. Of note, among those who were held and later charged for those murders was Marvin Fatman Campbell, whose son Marvin Campbell Jr. was numbered among those who were killed in the raid.
There is a high level of extortion existing in St. Catherine and in particular Spanish Town. There's a threat to public safety and the rule of law.
Recent reports have suggested that the Klansman has splintered into even more factions, as the members try to take control of the exploits of the huge extortion racket that the group has reportedly established and institutionalized in Spanish Town and other areas of mainly the St. Catherine North Police Division. This is while reports have also suggested that the group has been spreading its tentacles in other parishes.
Intelligence assessments indicate the possibility of a further increase in criminal activity due to conflict in the Klansman gang.
Before the internal feud, the Klansman was for years involved in a deadly turf war with one another, with many a bloody pitch battle taking place in the heart of Spanish Town, which forced temporary shutdown of the business center on many occasions. This intense rivalry started during the latter stages of Bennett's rule and extended into the early alleged reign of Miller, going on for years until a truce was called some years ago, which included members of both sides attending parties and sessions in the other's strongholds. Since then, the One Order gang, though known to be still active and in the extortion business, has largely fallen off the radar in comparison to the Klansman gang. For example, the One Order gang is still remembered mainly by its long deceased leaders in Oliver Bubba Smith and Anjo Hope, who was better known as Bunman. Both Smith and Hope fell victims to ambushes, Smith in the Whitehall Avenue area of St. Andrew and Hope on Ellis Street in the heart of Spanish Town. Since then, without even public knowledge of the makeup of its leadership, the One Order gang has remained quiet, while Klansman factions have been at each other's throats in a deadly fight for supremacy.
Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey yo, we always up to something.
That factor has been cited as one of the main sources of the sharp increase in murder in the St. Catherine North Police Division, to the extent that Acting Police Commissioner Clifford Blake has labeled the Klansman as the largest organized gang in Jamaica.
The St. Catherine North Division had the largest gang operating in Jamaica, the Klansman gang. This gang has been responsible for scores of murders, robberies, and extortion, not only in St. Catherine, but in neighboring parishes.
It is left to be seen whether or not the state of emergency now in place in the division will impact the activities of the Klansman and One Order gangs, especially their stronghold on Spanish Town.
There will be keen focus on issues of public order by the joint forces, and these will be in particularly Linstead, Spanish Town, and the Bagwalk area will be on our radar.
This video was made possible through the continued generosity of my patrons. To become a patron, follow the link in the description below.
Teach them. Hey yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.